Hey lovelies, it's your girl Candace, and I'm here with Confidential Talk. Merry Christmas. I know I got y'all here on Christmas or, whenever you decide to watch this, but hopefully you guys decide to jump on tonight because I really want to have a deep conversation. I am used to having these type of conversations, but it has been a minute and I haven't really done this on this platform. But if you are like more familiar with Confidential Talk, you know that, I used to have a podcast and we used to have these controversial conversations all the time where, sometimes these conversations can get you in some trouble, okay? So I have kind of steered away from these topics, but I can't help myself. I definitely want to talk about this and get back into these type of topics. But specifically because this specific situation and case has so many different layers. There's so many different ways to look at it, and I just want to talk to you guys about it, okay? So no matter when you are viewing this video, I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you guys think. There is no wrong opinion here. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Everybody, it's okay to share that. This is an open and non-judgmental space, so I want you guys to be open with me. Even if you don't necessarily agree with my opinion, that's okay, because we're two totally different people. So I'm okay with that over here. Definitely please comment below. I want to hear what you guys think throughout this live, and let's have a conversation about it. But because my brand Confidential Talk, obviously I am women, I'm pro women, I'm women positive, and of course I am a black woman, okay? I want to protect black women. I want us to have justice. You know what I mean? Like there's so many situations where the black woman is a victim and there is no justice, okay? It doesn't matter. The situation doesn't matter, or the predator doesn't get any type of penalty unless the victim is not black. Like if she's a white woman or it's a white man, or if literally black women are the last on the totem pole. Let's be honest. Like it is what it is. So of course my platform here, that's one thing that I wanted to promote. Certain Confidential Talk was for women to feel confident and sexy, and to just promote equality when it comes to women. So this case has definitely put me in a situation because I see so many sides of it. If you've been following the case, there's a lot of things that's come out that has just raised a lot of red flags, raised a lot of eyebrows. It's just kind of like, what the fuck is really going on here? Oops, excuse me, I'm supposed to not cuss. What is really going on here, guys? Like, what's really going on? So I want to start off by saying, no matter how you feel about what I say, this is a free space. So you guys are welcome to let me know how you feel too. And I am definitely not saying it's okay for violence, okay? At the end of the day, she got shot, okay? And I think that's the main thing that we need to focus on when it comes to this case, is the fact that we need to figure out who shot her, and that person needs to be held accountable. So we all know that the verdict came out that Tory Lanez was guilty, negligence of I think a firearm, and I don't know if he was supposed to have a gun, and the disarmament of a firearm. I don't know the exact charges. I just know that he got convicted of the 3 charges that he was charged for. So obviously he had a gun. It was his supposedly. There's so many things probably flying around. It was his gun. So it was his gun. He did fire it, okay? But did he shoot Megan? That is the biggest question here. Of course, we want to make sure that whoever actually shot her is the one that actually gets the penalty. But even throughout the whole case, I think the question still remains, did he really shoot her? And that is where I'm kind of like stuck. Now, protect black women, but we don't want an innocent man to go to jail. We don't want an innocent man to go to jail, especially if he's not a shooter. And if you were watching this case, it kind of looked like the best friend shot her. So if you weren't following the case, I'm going to pretty much give you a breakdown of the situation. So according to Megan said that And the long story short, they left the Kylie Jenner party. They got into an argument over careers. They were taking shots at each other's career in the car, and that started the fight. She got off the car. They convinced her to get back in the car. She got back out the car because the argument continued. And Tory Lanez hopped over the window, pointed the gun at her, and said, "Dance, bitch." I'm trying not to gush y'all. Dance, B, and shot at her feet. Okay. And I think the biggest piece of protecting Black women, or just protecting victims and as a whole, is believing them in what they say. Okay, we want to protect them because we want to make sure that they're okay, but we have to believe what they say. And where Megan went wrong is she lied from the beginning. And I know people are saying it doesn't matter, she lied. Everybody's a liar. Everybody is a liar. Okay, everybody has lied. Okay. She's human, you know, everybody has reacted, and you know, everybody's been this, I get it. But to be in this situation where we're trying to protect her, she has to be forthcoming, and that has something she hasn't done from the get-go. So that's what I think where the difficulty comes from, because her credibility is not reliable. Okay, she's been lying from the get-go. So boom, she has an interview with Gayle King. So she comes out, the situation happened, there's little detail, and we just know that she got shot. She first says that she didn't get shot, and she says that she stepped on glass because she was afraid. She wanted to protect Tory. She didn't want anything to happen to him. And naturally, and I understand that feeling. Naturally, as a Black woman, we don't want to call the cops on our Black men. We don't want to get them in trouble. Even if we are the victims, even if we are the ones that are in a bad situation, we do not want to call the police on them. We don't want to get them in trouble. So the police, I can understand you're completely drunk. Apparently, we will get to the 6 bottles of alcohol they were consumed throughout the night. We'll get there, okay? Because this case is crazy. They were really intoxicated. So the cops get there. I would be fucking scared too. Yes, I actually might say, like, okay, I stepped on some glass. I might say that. So I understood the lie. And then it came out that she actually got shot. So that was the first lie. I kind of understand that. Being a Black woman and dealing with police, it's not comfortable. It doesn't feel safe. It's very, and you definitely just don't want to hurt your Black man. So like I completely get it, okay? So I understand that lie. Then she gets on Gayle King and she denies having a relationship with Tory. Boom! That was her fuck up, y'all. That was where she really messed up, because that is really hurt her credibility. That was a lie. That was a lie. And it doesn't matter who she was fucking. And that's what kind of bothers me too, because a lot of people are talking about who she slept with and how she slept with, you know, people that Kelsey slept with her, which was her best friend. I understand. What was I saying? I understand how that could have played a little bit of a part in the situation, to understand the optics of everything. But who she slept with, it really doesn't matter. But that was a major piece of the argument and why the situation escalated. So why did she not tell the truth? Boom. First lie. Okay? Even though the world pretty much knew that they were messing around. Okay? Then we have her best friend Kelsey. The Kelsey was the one that she had, that was also in the car. She is no longer a friend of Megan. She doesn't want to have Megan's back, which was kind of weird to me, because even if me and my friend get in a bad situation, we get in an argument, and my friend, even if I feel some type of way, if I see my friend literally get shot for no reason, I'm gonna have her back. I'm gonna be in that courtroom like, yes, my friend got shot. He did it. Like, he really hurt my friend. Like, that's really messed up. Like, I don't care. Like, if I witnessed my friend literally, like, getting shot, like, I understand everybody was drunk and it was a good, like, that assault with a deadly weapon, that you could have died. Like, even being shot in the foot, you could bleed out to death and die. Like, you really assaulted my life. Like, you gotta go to jail. The fuck? Like, I get it. But I just went on that whole rant. Seriously. But Kelsey was nowhere like having her back. Okay, no one really was having her back. It was kind of weird. Like, even before the trial, obviously the trial just happened, and this happened 2 years ago. So like throughout the past 2 years, it just seemed like everybody was just kind of like turning against Megan. It was a little weird. Okay, I don't know if you guys are commenting. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, if you're watching this, please comment below. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. But what was I saying? Yeah, everybody was just turning their back against Megan. It was weird. It was really weird. So now we got Kelsey not having Megan's side. Shoot, I forgot. I looked at the comments. I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Let me think. So Megan's side, Megan's story. Okay. And it's, yep. Okay, boom. So, boom. Now we're at the trial. Kelsey gets immunity. She says that she's going to cooperate Megan's story. And she gets full immunity, and she gets on the stands. And if you guys, hopefully you guys been following the case. If you're here, you've probably been following the case. You've been hearing it everywhere. You know, she gets full immunity, and she gets on the stand and forgets everything. That's weird. Megan's bodyguard was there the whole night and was nowhere to be found to testify in Megan's behalf. That's weird. The one person that was kind of in Megan's corner that actually testified and showed up to court was her ex-hairstylist, and didn't necessarily put out the best picture of Megan. Like, I mean, I think from my understanding, the witness, the ex-hairstylist, didn't say terrible things, but definitely said that, you know, when Megan usually drinks, she tends to get somewhat aggressive. And they did have they went through 6 bottles of alcohol that night. Okay, so they were at a Kylie Jenner party. It was Tory, Kelsey was there, and Megan, obviously a whole bunch of other people, and the hairstylist. They were drinking. Apparently Kelsey, this was the witness statement from the ex-hairstylist. Kelsey passed out, woke back up. They were continuing to drink. And she had made a comment to Kylie Jenner about how, you know, she was really cool, whatever. Megan made kind of like a weird comment like, oh, yeah, I didn't know you were this cool because I thought you were this. Paraphrasing, y'all. And the ex-hairstylist heard that and was like, oh, yeah, I could see Megan going left, okay? So he lied to her and told her that her wig was slipping to get her to leave. So she ended up leaving, but she didn't want to leave without Tory. So Tory sent the bodyguard because Tory was flirting with Kylie Jenner, okay? So Tory sent the bodyguard to take Kelsey and Megan home. So the hairstylist and they all left together. And the hairstylist left in his car. The bodyguard took Megan and Kelsey in this car. And Megan was like, I left my slipper. They went back. And that's when shit went left. Megan got rowdy. Kylie kicked her out. And Tory left with her, okay? So that is the story that's being told. Looks like that's pretty much the closest to the truth, if you ask me, okay? Boom. So we have them riding in the car. And apparently, so Megan's story was they got into an argument about careers, right? But what really came out is they got into an argument. Pretty much it came out that Tory was sleeping with Megan behind Kelsey's back. Megan that originally, I guess, apparently hooked them up, convinced her to talk to him, and then end up sleeping with him behind his back. And that is not the first guy that Megan has done. Kelsey has done. That's not the first guy that Megan has slept with that Kelsey has slept with, okay? That's a fucked up friend, okay? Megan seemed like, I already kind of knew when everybody was really, like, you could just tell when somebody is just not a vibe. It seems like Megan tends to be not a vibe, okay? So I kind of already got that impression. But yeah, apparently she was doing that. So that's what started the altercation between her and Kelsey. Mind you, they've been drinking all night. 6 bottles of alcohol, okay? Have you been fucked up before? Think about it. If you've been drunk before, you understand what I'm talking about. So, they get into an argument. They get into a fight. Megan gets out, the fight gets out of the car. Somehow Kelsey gets back in the car. And now we're talking about with the witness that lived close by or lived in front of the, the how that had, where they were having the altercation. Whoever was living right there and saw the whole thing. Now we're talking about their statements. They witnessed a fight of Kelsey and Megan, which both Kelsey and Megan denied fighting or didn't even mention having a fight in their statements about what happened that evening. The witness saw a whole violent fight. And apparently Kelsey pulled out the gun and shot a few shots. Tory took the gun from Kelsey's hand and shot fires in the air. Okay? Now, that's just one witness. Okay? That's one word against another. But the optics of it all, if you really think about it, guys, you have a lot of witnesses that were there not wanting to speak about it. The one witness that could have spoke the most about it got an immunity deal and pleaded the fifth when it was her time to testify, which is the best friend, Kelsey. But it was seen that she was the one really first with the gun and made the first shots. So it was seen to me, and her and Megan was fighting, and they were both drunk. So it seemed to me, and 2 + 2 + 2 is 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just do the math. It just, like, it's watching this case really bamboozled me, because it's like watching an easy equation not add up. It's like, okay, well, if this person said this person said that, and that person said this, I don't think it equals to Tory shot her. So I don't know if he really should have. I feel like it should have been a mistrial. Yes. So if anything, maybe the charges of having the gun when he wasn't supposed to have the gun, if it was registered to him and he had the gun, maybe those charges I can see. Negligence with a gun, his fingerprints were not on the magazine. There was gun residue. If I'm not mistaken, there was gun residue on Kelsey in his hands. There was a lot of things that were just like overlooked. I know that Kelsey wasn't tested for DNA on the magazine, which was mind-boggling to me. It was just a lot of little things that just didn't make sense. And so for him to get the verdict that he did kind of bothered me. And I know some of y'all gonna come for me. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, you're supposed to be pro-women. You're supposed to be pro-black women. You're supposed to. I am. I want justice for Megan. But the optics of it all doesn't make sense. The details of the case, the witness that saw the fight and the altercation. First of all, she lied about the whole altercation to begin with. She didn't tell us the truth about. And that's the thing, y'all. Everybody say, oh yeah, everybody lies. That's cool. But how can we protect you if you're not forthcoming? The first thing she should have said was, me and Tory had a sexual relationship. He exposed it in front of my friend, and me and her got an argument about it. That if she actually came forward, her statements would be so much more believable, and she would have way more support, and this probably would have been an easy, like, just open close case. It would have made more sense. But the fact that she lied about the relationship she had with Tory, and then she lied, because at the end of the day, yeah, she still is a victim, but these details really do count. These actually do matter. Like, it does. It matters. It matters. Because he didn't just hop over the window and shoot you from the window. Because the witness saw you getting a whole altercation, drunk fight. You're 6 foot. I don't know how tall Kelsey is, okay? But I can only imagine my drunk ass fighting someone that's a half a foot taller than me. I might freak the fuck out. I don't know if I'm not going to shoot her. But it might be, I don't know how I'm going to react. Okay. She should have, but she started making herself dump, or wait, what? Retype that, sir. She should have, but she started making herself look dumb. I think that's what you meant. Yeah. Yeah. She should have just told the truth from the beginning. She would have had way more support. Like, that don't make. So she lied about all that. So now we don't really know what's true, because you said you didn't have a relationship with him. You said y'all got in a fight about something totally different in the car. And then you said that you and Kelsey didn't even get in a physical altercation. Those are really big things that makes a whole different case. So that's what I'm saying. These, y'all making these comments like, oh, who she sleep with doesn't matter. It doesn't. But the fact that she was sleeping behind her friend, sleeping with Tory behind her friend's back, that probably started the altercation between her and Kelsey, that made it violent, that potentially started the gunshots. That matters, okay? And the fact that she lied about it, that plays a huge part in, like, your credibility. So honestly, that's why it's really, listen to this case. It just, none of it made sense. The bodyguard that could have had Megan's back, that was working for Megan at the time, literally left the whole country and took on another job, and like avoided the courtroom. Makes no sense. Like, it's just, none of it makes sense, guys. Now, another thing that bothered me is Megan. It's like she protected Kelsey. If you knew there was a potential chance that, now again, we don't really, I didn't, that's what I'm saying, like, we really don't know what happened. Everybody's story is so wildly different, and then the main people that were there are not testifying. We don't have Tory testifying. The bodyguard didn't testify. Kelsey plead the fifth the whole time. So it's really Megan's story, plus it's the little pieces and what the witness saw. Like, we literally had to piece everything together. There was no true clear cut of what happened, who did it, and why it happened. We just know that there was lots of lies told. So this really should have been a mistrial. Was there justice really done? Now, please comment below. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really want, correct me, check me, boo. I need to know, and that's the thing. That's why these conversations are good, because it teaches me. It may have me looking at it in a different perspective. But honestly, y'all, I don't see that happening. I don't, because I have looked at this. That's why I waited. Obviously, this verdict came out a couple days ago. I had to sit on this. I thought about it. I listened to other people's perspective. I read up on it, and I'm thinking about it, and my initial reaction was, damn, he guilty. And I felt bad. I genuinely felt bad. I'm like, damn, like, where's the protect black women, Candace? But then I had to think about it. Looking at all the details of the case, we gotta protect black men too. This ain't right. I mean, we want him definitely to go to jail if he did it. I ain't saying don't send him his ass to jail if he did it. No, he gotta go to jail if he did it. But did he do it? Like, that's what I'm saying. We didn't get no clear answer. Did the man really do it or not? Like, that, what the hell? Like, we just know a whole bunch of drunk motherfuckers got in an argument and got to shooting. Like, and somebody got injured in it. Like, literally, like that. And honestly, that could have literally happened. That could have been easy altercation, like her and Kelsey, Megan and Kelsey, getting in an argument and fighting, and Kelsey fall and hit her head and bleed out. Like, I mean, somebody got to pay for it though. That's nothing. Somebody got to pay for it. So it's just a sucky situation, because I feel like we still didn't get no clarity. We still didn't get a true answer or a true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, without really understanding and knowing really what happened, I just don't feel like the verdict was fair. I don't. But I hope, I just, prayers out to him and his family. Prayers out to Megan, because I know throughout this whole situation, this is really tough for her. Like, she was dragged these past 2 years about being shot. And I think, honestly, a big part of that, and that's the thing. It sucks, because it's like, okay, we got to put the blame on the victim. But she should have stayed off the internet. When the whole Drake song, and I know y'all gonna eat me up for this. Y'all gonna eat me up. Y'all gonna eat me up, especially being a woman brand. I love my women and I protect them. But like I'm telling y'all, I'm stating the facts. I'm stating what is been, at least what's being put out there as the facts, okay? You know, the whole situation or the whole lyrics Drake song he came out with, what he said, she lied about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. And she flipped out and went on the internet. I just wish that in those moments, every time she cried on the internet, Tory shot me and just saying this, all that, I really wish she just took it to the music. I feel like the industry would have respected her a lot more if she stayed off the internet and she really stopped crying on the internet. And there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable and emotional, especially you got fucking shot. That's what I'm saying. This is really tough situation to talk about, and a tough it's just tough all around, like, because we want to be sensitive to the fact that she got hurt, but we also are hurting another life in the midst of we're trying to understand really what happened here. Like, this person is really about to potentially face up to 22 years. Not saying that doesn't mean he's going to get the full 22 years. He could really get a year, 6 months, but he's facing up to 22 years. How do you really know how this is going to go for him? And he's facing 100% deportation back to Canada. Like, this is his life. Like, this is fucked up. Like, I just like what? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really a tough situation. Really a tough situation, guys. I really want to know what you guys think. If you're watching this, please comment below. Let me know, were you team Megan or you team Tory? It was just tough. It was just tough. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know where Megan and Tory's career are gonna go from here. You know, I have a lot of respect for Megan. I do want her. Oh, I do want to mention this before I leave. I do want to mention this. I do think it was interesting. And that's the thing. It's really her truth, but her truth have been so messed up. You know, from my perspective, I don't understand why she got on the internet saying specifically Tory shot her, Tory shot her. She know for a fact Tory shot her, when it sounds like that's not the case. So it really is her truth, but then she lied so much, so it messes up her credibility. So I want to say I really wish she didn't even get on the internet and screamed Tory shot me, Tory shot me, Tory shot me, because I really don't know where her career goes from here. Like, where does Megan's career go from here? Like, this really might have ruined her. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of girls, a lot of people in their early 20s, in their mid 20s experience such turmoil and such bullshit. And it just sucks because she's experienced it in front of the whole world. And she's going to get crucified. And she's been the main person to get crucified through all this. But I think that a lot of it had to do with her getting on the internet, getting on live, saying this, saying that, pushing a narrative, telling a story. And it's just like, girl, if you stay off the internet, if you kept all that off the internet, and you just kept to yourself, and you just continue to work, and you continue, that's what I'm saying, you fed it more fuel. And I'm not blaming her. This is such a sucky situation. Y'all see what I'm going through right now. Y'all see it. So y'all, please tell me what y'all think. I think I'm done with it. It's been weighing heavy on me, the whole situation. I was definitely intrigued to see what would happen. I definitely did not see the verdict going that way. After everything that happened in court, I was like, oh well, this definitely at least gonna be a mistrial, because ain't no way, like, they can't charge her for the, like, who knows what happened. It looked like the friend did it. Like, it looked like Kelsey and shot her. So like, But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm like all over the place with this. So let me know what you guys think. Correct me. Tell me what y'all think. And yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. I hope y'all got a lot of nice stuff. You know, I got a lot of nice stuff. I got air fryers, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna make some new recipes. Your girl loves to cook over here, okay? I be whipping up some good shit, so the air fryer is definitely gonna be a nice little, like a nice little addition to, you know, my cooking, so I can definitely change things up and try some new recipes. So I'm super excited, y'all. And I got some gift cards, so you know, I'm about to get up here and just chill, rest, watch some movies. I'm just always kind of doing stuff, and I told myself I was gonna take the rest of the evening, just chill. So you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Merry Christmas. And if you guys are just tuning in, please go back and watch this video and comment below and let me know what you guys think about this Tory and Megan case. It's an open, a non-judgmental, you know, zone. So just tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.